You're welcome to the radio. Yeah, this is a place where we talk about the most important person in the world, and that person is no other person than you. Yeah, we talk about you because you are special, you were created special, and like I always say, the day you were conceived, you had a chance that was given to you, just like the billions of spermatozoas that were given chance that night or afternoon or morning or whenever it took place. But you survived. Under all the circumstances notwithstanding, you survived and you came out strong. You went through everything and passed through the birth canal. That's why I know that you are a strong person. And that's why I know that you are a very important person. Because if you were not important, you would not have been created, because God does not create things that are not important. I know that because at the end of creation, He looked at everything He created and you were part of them, and He said everything He had created was good. So you can't afford to leave anything less than being good. You can't afford to leave anything less than being strong. Or beyond that, there's something that happens when we come into this world. Most times we come into this world strong people, beautiful people, important people. Or we come in and live lower than we ought to live. So that's what this channel is all about. Making sure that you bring out the very best that is inside of you. Inside of everybody there is the best. There is nobody who is here on earth that is not created to be the best. And you are unique in your own way. So that said, I just want to share with us today about taking chances. You know, every day we are presented with chance. Like somebody once said, that most times when history is being made, people do not even know that it's history that is being made. We see it as one of those events, but the truth is that it's history that is being made. And so instead of becoming part of history, we watch history just pass by. And so when the history will be told, our names that would have been there would not be there because we didn't take a chance. Now, everybody in life that has ever become anything useful or have discovered themselves took a chance. You know, in the book of 2 Kings chapter 7, we have this interesting story about lepers who took a chance. If you know the story in the Bible, you will know that, or if you understand what lepers were in those days, we don't have them too many these days. I'm not even sure if I've come across a leper in the past, whatever. But they used to have their colonies. They used to be outside of the city. They were looked at as, people that were not clean. And yeah, you will agree with me that they were not clean. Thank God for medical science that have helped people to get rid of that. But they were kept outside because they couldn't come and associate with people that were clean. So they were there. But they asked themselves a very strong question. They said, why do we have to sit here till we die? That's the question that I'm asking you. Why would you want to sit down there till you die? Why would you not want to take a chance? They took a chance and they told themselves, they said, if we take a chance, peradventure, we could meet good. And that is exactly how life presents itself. You know, King Solomon said this in Ecclesiastes, and he said, people who win the battle are not the strongest people. So who wins the battle? Is the one who makes himself available. People could be strong and they sit down and not want to fight the battle. Whether it's a battle at the war front or the battle of life, they just sit down and not want to fight. That was the case with David. David was in a battle where there were champions everywhere. There were warlords. Saul, was part of the people who were strong, trained. He had his armory. David did not even go to the war front as a trained soldier, but he took a chance. And it was that chance he took that made him to become known. People began to sing his praises. From obscurity as a shepherd boy, he grew to become a king. He became a hero overnight. Taking chances differentiates you from every other person, because if you are in a place and there is a need for you to fill a gap and you don't fill the gap, you will not be known. But if you fill the gap, you will be known. And so Solomon says the battle is not for the strong, but for the one who makes himself available. He says the race is not for the swift. It's not the fastest runner that wins the race. But he said something at the end of it. He said even bread or riches is not for people who are knowledgeable. You will agree with me. I know that sometimes we watch shows, especially reality shows or anything. Sometimes you sit in a place and you hear people talk and you'll be asking yourself, why am I not there? I know I can do better than this person. I know I can sing better than this person. You read books and you ask yourself, why are my books not out there? Because I know that I can write better than this person. But you know the difference between you and that person is that the person took a chance to write. The person took a chance to, register or enter into that game. That's why the person won. The people who can run sometimes do not even go into the race. They are there. They are criticizing. They are observing. But people who go in there are the ones who take a chance. And so because they took a chance or they took chances or they are known. But if you don't take a chance, nobody will know you. We all know the story of how Jesus talked about a man who had talents. Everybody had their talents, but one hid his talent. But the one who decided to display his talent, the ones who decided to display their talents had their talents doubled. That's what happens. Because from fighting with Goliath, we realized that David became exposed. He was now being sung as a hero. He became king. He became a man after God's heart. He's one of the greatest kings of Israel, whom we know that operated as a prophet, as a king, and as a priest. But it didn't happen until he took a chance. And so Solomon said, it's not the people that are knowledgeable that actually have riches, or not bread to people who are wise and all that. There are some people who have made inventions. Those people, some of them did not even go to school. We know so many people who didn't go to school. So you understand what Solomon meant when he said that it's not the people who are knowledgeable who have riches. It's the ones who come up with a vision, the ones who decide this is what they want to do and give their all to it. So no matter how educated you are, no matter how strong you are, no matter how fast you can run, until you make yourself available and put yourself there, you will not be known. You will not even be talked about in history. So what did Solomon say? Solomon said there are two things that happens to everybody in life. Those two things I've already mentioned. One is number one, time, and number two, chance. Time is entrenched into everything that we do, because at creation there was a lesser light and there was a greater light. The lesser light is that we see at night, while the greater light is the one that we see at daytime. They are in rhythm. At one time you will not see too well, so even animals go to sleep. But when they wake up, they begin to go about their business. And that's exactly what should happen. When the brighter light comes, we ought to begin to go about looking for exactly what we can do with what we have inside of us. Like I said, every one person is unique. Every one person is gifted. But what you do with that gift is what makes you to be known. It's what makes you to be part of history. As we wake up now, and as I'm talking to you, history is being made. Sometimes I watch some YouTube channels and I'm asking myself, what is this person talking about? Yeah, the person has followers, has likes, has several hundreds of shares, because the person made himself available there. If I didn't come out to be available, you won't be seeing me here. Now you know there is something about you that you can do very well. So leverage on time that is at your disposal now and take a chance and do that thing. That is the only way The world will get to know the strong person in you. The world will get to know the best person in you. And as you begin to take a chance and do what you know how to do best, you will be getting better and better. That's what Jesus was talking about when he said that the one that had 2 talents, more were added to him, 2 more were added to him. The one that had 3 more were added to him. The one that had 1 that didn't use it, it wasn't because they had 1, but because he did not use it. What he had was taken from him and given to another person. I think it was Dr. Miles Monroe, of blessed memory, who said that the richest place in the world is not the gold-rich countries or the oil-rich countries, but in the cemetery where people actually bury their dreams. Unborn dreams, unheard songs, unwritten books, unheard quotations, visions that were never bettered. This is your chance. And I'm sure that you know that you can do better than where you are now. For whoever that is doing what they think they love to do, you know that there's something called growth, which means that you can do more. I love the passage of the Bible that says, and Joseph dreamt again, which means that you can always dream and do again. But for the ones who haven't even started, you need to leverage on time. As you see the brighter lights and as you wake up from your bed, you need to take a chance. Every day, life presents itself in form of opportunities, in form of, sometimes they don't really come like opportunities, they come as challenges. They come as gaps that need to be filled up. And that's why Solomon, in his wisdom, said, chance happens to everybody. Because the world we live in abhors vacuum. Nature abhors vacuum. It means, therefore, that anytime there is a challenge, then there is a solution around it. Anytime there is a vacuum, it needs to be filled up. So you need to take a chance. Take a chance. Register for that cause. Take a chance. Paint that canvas. Take a chance. Go into that trade that you have always wanted to go into. Take a chance. Yeah, this one is on a lighter mood. Propose to that girl. You've looked at her and then you're wondering, would she agree? Take a chance. You woman there, take a chance and agree for that man. You don't know the gold mine that is inside of you. Take a chance and register. Yes, enter for that contest. Do you know that it's not the most beautiful girls that enter and win in beauty pageant, but the beautiful ones that make themselves available? They took a chance. When the opportunity came for people to register in beauty pageant, the ones who register are the ones that win. You could be in your house and be saying, oh, I could have done better, but you never took that chance. Take a chance. Write that book. Take a chance. Start a YouTube channel. Yes, there's something inside of you that needs to be heard. Take a chance. Write that poem. Take a chance. Write that song. Take a chance. Publish that book. Take a chance and sing that song. Take a chance. Do that which you've always wanted to do. Life only remembers people who do the things that the ordinary people do not do. You want to be known, you want to be remembered, you want to be part of history, then you have to take a chance. Step out, 1 foot forward, and then you realize that the whole of divinity will back you up. That was exactly what happened. People will read about in history today who went into discovery, the ones who went into discovering nations, even new lands, the new world, like we say. They took a chance. They went through several hurdles to get to where they are today. Supposing they didn't take a chance, but it's your turn. It's enough for us to be reading about people. It's now time for us to take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Register for that program. Take a chance. Go to that school that you've always been afraid to go to. Take a chance. Write that song. Take a chance. Publish that book. Take a chance and do that thing that you've always wanted to do. If you see a vacuum somewhere, take a chance and fill it up. Take a chance and do something. that will make you to stand out of the rest. That is where you bring out the real person in you. People who do not take chances are never known. Take that chance. Take a chance. Yeah, so that's what I have for us today. In case you're new to this channel, what we do here is to look at people, past, present, biblical characters, and every character that we can lay hands on and bring up principles of life that, when applied, will make us to be the very best version of ourselves. We are created as the best, and we can't live anything less than being the best. So today, I've shared with us what I've titled, Take a Chance. Please do take a chance on anything. Go to that school, write that book, sing that song. You will think you will not be heard. You will think you don't have the very best, like the man with one talent. But just give it a trial, take that chance, and do that. If lepers could take a chance, then you don't have a right not to, or you don't have any reason not to, because they weren't strong enough, but they had their mind and they could think, and they just took a decision. Take that decision and take a chance. Until I come your way again, be you, be real, and take a chance to do what you know that you can do. And sooner than later, the world will see the very best version of you. Just in case you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do hit the subscription button and the notification bell icon, so that next time I come up with another inspiring and educating video like this, it will get right into your box. Until then, please take a chance and do the best that you can do, and you will see yourself becoming part of history. Bye-bye and stay blessed.